haven't told this story to anyone outside my family, mostly because when I did try to share it, I was met with those polite, maybe you should sleep more looks or awkward silences. But this happened. I swear on my sanity, what little I've got left, that this happened. Back in 2019, I was living in a mid-sized apartment complex in Rochester, New York. I'd just gotten out of a messy breakup and needed a place of my own. Something cheap, nothing fancy. That's when I found Unit 3A, third floor, end of the hall. It was small, outdated, and the rent was too good to be true. The building manager, an old guy named Frank, told me that the previous tenant had moved out suddenly. I didn't push it. I was desperate. Everything was fine for the first few weeks. Quiet neighbors, lots of old people, no college parties, no screaming kids. Peaceful. But I started noticing odd things about apartment 3B, the one directly across from mine. The blinds were always drawn. No sounds, no smells of food, no packages, nothing. But every night, without fail, I'd see a single shadow moving behind those blinds around 3 a.m. I could see it from my peephole, just pacing back and forth. One night, curiosity got the better of me. I knocked. No answer, but I swear I heard someone standing right behind the door, breathing, not heavily, but purposefully, like they wanted me to hear. It chilled me to my core. I backed away, muttering an apology. A week later, I got a note slid under my door. Don't knock again. He doesn't like being watched. No name, no handwriting, just block letters, like someone had written it using a ruler. I thought maybe a neighbor was messing with me. I asked Frank about the tenant in 3B. His face, it changed. His usual sarcastic smile faded. He looked afraid. That unit's been empty for 2 years. I laughed, thinking he was messing with me, but he didn't flinch. After the last guy died in there, no one's wanted to stay. They all leave within a week. That's why I don't even bother renting it anymore. I demanded to see it. Frank reluctantly agreed, maybe thinking it shut me up. The next afternoon, he brought the key. I'll never forget what I saw. Inside was a layer of dust on everything. No signs of recent life. The kitchen was taped off with yellowing police tape. The smell was stale, like mold, copper, and something that reminded me of rotten meat. There was a huge dark stain in the middle of the carpet, even though the place had supposedly been cleaned. Guy was found right there, Frank said quietly, pointing at the stain. Heart attack, they think. But he didn't finish. That night, I didn't sleep. At exactly 3:03 a.m., I looked through the peephole. And sure enough, that same shadowy figure was pacing again behind the blinds of 3B. Only this time, the lights were off. It was moving in pitch-black darkness. I felt sick. I couldn't stay there another night. I left for a motel the next day and only returned to grab my things. The final straw? While packing, I opened my closet and found another note taped inside the door. You're next. It was written in the exact same style as before. I never went back, lost my deposit, abandoned most of my furniture. I didn't care. I just wanted to forget. But every now and then, around 3 a.m., I swear I still see that shadow in other apartments, other windows, pacing.